So happy 2018 to my fellow YouTubers and luxury brand lovers. I'm here today to do an updated Louis Vuitton collection video. I've been watching some great ones and I figured I would join in on the fun. I've actually done a video before, but I never posted it. So here is my most up-to-date Louis Vuitton collection. I have purged a lot of items that I wasn't using in 2017. In preparation for my 40th birthday in July of this year, where I plan to do some major damage. So in no particular order, here is my entire Louis Vuitton collection. I think I'm just missing one item that I can't seem to find, which is just a bag charm. So starting with the smaller items, great. I have the 6-key holder in the monogram. I did have it hot stamped with my initials. Great piece. Mine is beginning to chip here on the bar, as some people have complained about, but it is an everyday item that is always in my handbag. I have the agenda in the PM size in one of the special collections for the Damier Azur. I believe this is the Trunks collection. I'm actually right now using it as my wallet. It's serving great purpose, so I'm happy with this item. It's been in my collection now for, I guess, 4 or 5 years. I think that's about right. This is empty minus one thing at the moment, but this is my Damier Ebene cosmetic pouch in the PM size. I just love the red interior and that it's wipeable. Great addition to any collection. I'm finally finding some use out of these. I do have, as you will see, the Never Full in the GM size for all 3 canvases, but I've actually sold the other 2 pouches. This one I kept because of the convenience of it being treated, and I just actually use this to hold any store coupons and things of that nature. So I have this item in the Damier Ebene. Continuing on with the Damier Ebene, I have my Never Full GM. It is the newer model, so it did come with the pouch that I just showed you. These items I just got off of some seller from eBay, but it gives it a nice pop of color against the dark brown. I believe this beauty is the oldest of my handbags. It is the GM Noe in the monogram canvas. I believe this beauty is 17 years old. And what I have attached on the side is just a black leather tassel and an item that I had made from Pink Vinyl. If you haven't gone to their website, their items are amazing. So there's my little Hello Kitty with her glasses, and her glasses match my glasses. Next up, and it is beat to all heck, but the denim shawl in the blue, I absolutely love it. Now on camera you could hardly see, but if I came up close you would see that it has many snags, but I refuse to give it up. I probably will be acquiring the black one sometime this year. It is great for traveling. It is great for a layering piece. It is great for summer, winter. There's no season that this does not work well in, and this is probably will be a forever piece for me. Even though I will replace this particular one, I will always have this in my collection. Understated, but the quality is like no other. Moving along with scarves, I just purchased this one. Please forgive me that I don't know all of the names. But this beauty right here is extremely warm, and it was just a splurge to go with my newly acquired mink coat in the whiskey color, so I thought that the gold foil went beautiful with that item. Next up, I have one of my older babies, and that is my Artsy. My Artsy is in the monogram canvas, and yes, I do actually have a Louis Vuitton bandeau wrapping the handle. Now, one thing I will say about this bag, it can become extremely heavy. Finally, the vachetta strap has begun to relax, has kind of set itself into a perfect position for my shoulder, but the bag itself is still quite heavy. Moving along, we're almost about halfway through. I do also have the Never Full in the monogram canvas. Excuse that little, this one's actually packed with tons of other things, as you can probably tell. But she's still in beautiful condition. And as you can see, she has been hot stamped with my initials. I love the color of the patina. And as I said, I do have all three of the Never Fulls. Here's my GM and the Damier Azur. Just have a tassel and a little crab hanging from it there because I am a Cancer. This one I did not have hot stamped. This is actually, other than my PM Agenda, my only piece that is in the Damier Azur. And so there she is in all of her glory. Moving back to the Damier bin, here is my Speedy 35 in the bandolier style. I actually just have the strap inside. I also purchased the strap from Malto. That is a fabric one that I love to use when I'm using this bag over long periods of time. This one also has been hot stamped with my initials. Great piece. Only issue I have with it is that on these straps, these D-rings here, they are beginning to chip. And I've only had this bag since, I believe, 2015. And as you can tell, it doesn't have any other signs of wear. So I was a little annoyed by the fact that these D-rings are chipping. Continuing on with my Speedy, next I have the classic iconic Speedy. This is the Speedy 35. Okay, this is not the bandolier style, as you can tell. I do not keep my lock on that strap because I'm scared that it's going to get stretched out. It is already starting to turn up a little bit. As you can tell from the straps, it's been worn quite a bit, but I actually love that on this particular bag. I love the age of it. Again, I just have a little strap I got from DSW, leather tassel, and there is my Betty Boop. Also purchased from Pink Vinyl website. Okay. While people might consider this a basic bag, I feel like if you have a Louis Vuitton collection or aspire to be a collector, this is one of the iconic pieces that must be a staple in your collection. Moving along to something that I had to seek out, and that was this pochette, okay, and the monogram Eclipse. I hope it's coming up on camera. Okay, it's the same size as the toiletry pouch 26, but as you probably know, this is leather. Okay, and it does actually have a different inside because it has, I believe, 6 card slots. If you can see inside of these, see where my fingers are, they actually have card slots. This was from the men's side, so it was apparently a runway item that seemed to pick up a lot of attention, and so it went into production, but I do not know if it is still available, and my apologies for covering up my face with this beauty. Quite versatile. Moving right along into one of my 2 all leather pieces. Here is my Pochette Matisse and the Marine Rouge, I believe. Beautiful, beautiful item. Again, talking about quality issues. I purchased this bag and had to send it back for repair after just 6 weeks of owning it, as the S-lock began to chip. So I did have to send this beauty back in. It is just adorned with a twilly to give it a little bit of a pop of color. Inside, I do have the strap stored. Okay, this is what I want to believe will be one of my forever bags. I love a navy handbag. They are very hard to come by, but this is something that I hope to have in my collection for forever. Okay, on to my only other all leather piece in my collection. And this is what I called my Holy Grail bag when I was in search. And that is this beauty right here. I do keep her in a dust bag because she's just that precious to me. And that is this beauty right here. She is the Alma and the Epi leather in the GM size, which is now discontinued, in the color Carmine. This bag is absolutely stunning. If you look at the video, you probably are thinking, have you ever carried this bag? I have carried this bag no more than 10 times since I purchased her in 2015. Thanks and special shout out to King of Prussia Mall, where I was able to acquire that bag. I do see some sort of thing going on here. It is currently stuffed. I may have to readjust what I have stuffing the bag because I do not want anything to happen to this beauty. And last but not least, in preparation, always trying to be ready for travel, I do have the Keep All 55 in the monogram canvas, and I do just have it with the luggage tag that has been stamped with my initials. This bag is super durable, surprisingly. It is a beauty. It does fit in the overhead compartment of most commercial planes. Now, when you start to get onto a smaller plane, it can cause you a little bit of drama. So if you're not sure about whether or not you're going on a larger commercial airplane, then maybe you should opt to leave that baby at home, because most people don't feel comfortable with having to check the bag. Now, I'm going to be honest, when I traveled to Vegas in April of 2017, the plane was overcrowded and all of the overheads were filled, and I did have to check the bag. It came out just as beautifully as it went in. It was no damage to the bag, so I was happy with that. But to be honest, I don't know how many more times I would feel comfortable doing that. So that is my collection as it stands right now. I sold all of my larger wallets to purchase smaller ones. So I'm on the hunt for 2 particular wallets that are no longer being made. So I am on the pre-loved market. Moving forward, I'm looking to purchase a Keep All 45 bandolier. I'm hoping for the monogram Eclipse, which would be in this same colorway. I'm interested in purchasing the Meili, I believe, that handbag in the Empreinte leather, hopefully the Noir, which would have gold hardware. And I'm thinking possibly a pair of sneakers. I'm not totally sure. I am also in the market for a new lightweight scarf. So I'll see what's in the works. But as of right now, that's really it. I do have my eye on some smaller bags from Gucci and possibly one from Celine. But in terms of my quest for a new Louis Vuitton bag, like I said, the only one that I'm really interested in is the Meili at this particular time, unless something comes across the pre-love market. Like most people have said, I've had some issues with quality control. I can see the difference between, let's say, for example, my Noe, which is, I believe, 17 years old, and my Pochette Métis, which is just 2 years old. The fact that that bag had to go back for repair after 6 weeks and I had only carried it 3 times was quite upsetting, especially for the price point of over $2,000. So that is my collection. Thank you for watching. I'm going to try to do better about uploading content. I do love YouTube. It is almost a daily obsession for me to see what you ladies and gentlemen are up to, what you're purchasing, how you feel about the things that you have in your collection, and what it is that you hope to acquire. So happy Monday, my loves. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. I have a very small following, so I do try to respond to all comments that I see there. Again, thanks for watching. Be well and talk soon.